Hello Tarot Tube. This is the second time I'm making this video because the first time I made it, I just didn't hit the record button. Ain't that fun? So yeah, everything's been kind of rehearsed here. See if I do a super great video. All right, it's been literally weeks since I made a video. So what has gotten me back here in front of the camera, it is a little tag about doing a skincare ritual tarot by, I'm reading my notes here, Cartomancy. And I also saw Peekaboo Rose's video. So I will link that down below. So if you want to watch those videos, you can follow that tag. All right, the first prompt is the double cleanse, a pair of decks that helps you cleanse your energy at the end of the day. All right. Now, mind you, I could have picked any number of decks. These are the decks I picked this week. So you get the idea. I mean, you're probably the same way. I don't double cleanse very often. I have dry skin, so that seems like something I really don't need to do. And I don't wear heavy makeup or anything. But I do need to get sunblocks and things off. So I do try to get my skin clean. So when I double cleanse, I tend to use this one and this one. Maybe once or twice a week I'll do that. But this is the one I use mostly. It's the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser. They've got a lot of different cleansers for all different kinds of skin types. So, and big plus, this, as well as almost everything I'm going to talk about, is unscented. Very important to me. I do not like scented skincare products. It's almost impossible to get a mask that doesn't have a scent in it. So that's where you're going to see it. But this one, yeah. So these are the two. If I'm going to double cleanse, I'll do this and this. CeraVe, because it has ceramides, if you're not familiar with this. Put this over here. All right, what was this? The pair of decks. Let's see, where are those? Oh, yeah. So I thought this too. Now, I always have a couple of decks sitting by my bedside table. They could be any number of things. Right now, I happen to have these two decks. This one, which is cutie, patootie, little affirmation cards. And they're very upbeat. And so if you've had some not so much fun things come across your screen, so to speak, as I think we all have in the last few weeks, this kind of invites you to, oh look, I picked up that word and then I said it. It invites you to sort of change the channel, reorient towards a more positive mindset. So that's what affirmations are after all. And this is a very easy way to do it. You know, at the end of the day, I often don't have a whole lot of energy to really take on the big things. So having decks that are sort of easy to just, you know, let me just read a thing and not have to spend a lot of anxiety, you know, reading it. These, I like, look this. Okay, I'm rambling. Yasmin Boland, who does a lot of Moonology, she's the Moonology lady. But I like this relatively new deck. I like the colors on this. I have no idea why I shuffled the reversals in here. But I don't know. It's easy in a way that I can just look at a pleasing image, pick up something, and sort of take that with me into my rest time. I mean, yeah, that'll cleanse your energy. Look at that. The past. Let the past go through the door. Bye-bye. It's in the past. Now we're going to rest. So, yeah, I find this deck to be really useful for me at the end of the day. Okay, put this to the side. I've got a lot of decks sitting here. You can sort of see them peeking around. Is it my turn yet? No, not yet. Okay, exfoliator, a deck that can be abrasive but helps you peel things back to reveal new growth. All right, I use an exfoliator basically twice a week. On Friday, because it's exfoliation Friday. Get it? Yeah, and also Wednesday. I've been using Paula's Choice for 30-ish years, I guess, somewhere in the 20 to 30 year range. And right now, this is the only Paula's Choice product I'm still using, but it is their 2% BHA liquid, not scented. This is what BHA will do for you if you're not like a skincare geek. And yeah, it works. That's all I can say. It works. It stings a little bit, but it does work. And this is, I think it was Peekaboo Rose who showed this one. I'm getting skincare products on my boxes. Yes, it could sting a little bit, but it does help peel things back to reveal new growth. The Reclaim Oracle. I mean, you know, just the name of the Oracle says it. And what a gorgeous deck. I don't feel like I need to spend a lot of time with this because it's been out for a while and you've probably seen it. But it's just, it is so beautiful. Look at that deck. It's gorgeous. So yeah, it's a good exfoliator deck. So yep, I do not like manual exfoliation. I think it gets too rough. But those of us of a certain age, remember those, what was it, apricot? Yeah, that was probably too rough. Anywho, okay, I did the exfoliator toner, a refreshing deck that helps you feel balanced. All right, this is the toner, and this is made by some very lovely witchy folks in my neck of the woods in New Jersey. And here's their website. It's all these nice group of folks. They make these things by hand, and they sell them out of a cute little shop. And yeah, they're hand blended in small batches with lots of love and good energy. And yeah, so this has got a little piece of rose quartz in it. I don't know if you can, probably can't hear it. And I like this because, like I said, I don't use it all the time, but I like this one because it reminds me that I can use my skincare routine to bring a little woo-woo, a little magic into my life with these when I'm using these things. I could maybe have set an intention when I purchased it. Maybe it's sitting with a quartz or something. Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that. Let your imagination run wild. And this is the deck I picked for. I don't know if it really works with the prompt that well, but it was the one I made me think of because rose just makes me think of love, and self-love is, you know, that's the first love that we need to do if we're going to be having healthy relationships, right? So this is this Love You Angie Sullins deck. What does she call it? Love Who You Are. And I really like her stuff. Oops, that's the back. And I think that this fella, this name Silas Tobal, I believe that's her partner, certainly her partner in making decks, but maybe just her partner too. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. She has super fun social media presence if you want to, you know, just get that. Slap your crown on, grab your broom, and you go queen. If you want some of that kind of energy on your social media, definitely follow her, Angie Sullins. Okay, so that's it. That's my toner deck. Now the next one is Essence, a deck that injects a potent dose of nature into your practice. Put this to the side. I've got a lot of stuff on my table. So here are some products. This is the closest I'm going to get to actually pitching a product. This is 3 Ships, and they are a product. They're made in Canada, I think Toronto, and especially with this fill-in-the-blank tariff war that has been started by this fill-in-the-blank president, I am worried about them. I think they make a wonderful product. I've been using it for just under a year. I found out about it not that long ago. They use botanicals so well. You're going to see it in my eye cream or something else that's coming up later. So look, what I went to them for first was their bioretinols. So bakuchiol is a bioretinol. It's not a retinoid, it's a retinol. It's easier on the skin, and they just put it into these products in such a beautiful way that they're really elegant products. This one's got calendula, and this one has goji stem cells, pomegranate. This one, this little Purify cleanser, has got aloe and amino acid cleanser. It's just, they have a lot of different products. I like everything I've tried so far, I've liked. All right, end of sales pitch. 3 ships, Canada. I'm going to have to pay more for it, but I'm going to keep buying it because it's a great product. And this is the deck that goes with this. This injects a potent dose of nature into my practice, the Herb Crafter's Tarot. So whenever this came on the scene, I think it was a big hit and continues to be a big... So, right, there's a lot of stuff in here. When I first started studying herbs seriously, which was, let's think about this, 30-ish years ago, I was interested in plants, in cosmetics, in skincare things. So that was the first study I did. And when I found this deck, there's so much in here that uses plants that are good for cosmetics, including witch hazel, which you will find in a lot of toners. Right, seaweed, you'll see that in skincare stuff. So, yeah, a lot of really good stuff in this deck. And how could you not feel in touch with nature when you're using this deck? How could you not feel that way? So much goodness in here. Really a beautiful deck. Love it, love it, love it. I don't understand why I haven't edged it yet, though. I mean, obviously this green. So, yeah, maybe there's something to put on my to-do list, my ever-growing to-do list. Serums and targeted care. Is that what we're up to? Yes. Serums and targeted care, a deck that helps you explore a targeted issue in your life. Where did I put these? Here we go. Okay, so here are two different products that address targeted issues in my life. Vitamin C serum. There's another serum. Where is the serum one? I'm looking at my notes. Oh, it is this. Duh. Serums and targeted care, a deck that helps you explore a targeted issue in your life. Okay, so vitamin C serum. During the day, vitamin C. At night, a good retinol or retinoid. So this one is a retinol. This is another company that uses a lot of plant materials. This is Versed, and you can find this in CVS is carrying it, Target carries it, and you can get it on their website. So this one is bakuchiol encapsulated retinol. And so this would be a serum for day. This would be a serum for night. And targeted. All right, so targeted issue in my life. One of the issues in my life is needing to feel supported. It's like, how do I say this delicately? When I left organized religion, because I just couldn't anymore, and God bless you if it works for you. It just didn't work for me. It leaves you with a void because you no longer feel like, oh, you know, whatever deity you believe in, it just leaves you with a void. But the thing that I got left with is I still do believe in angels and ancestors. So, a targeted issue in my life is feeling supported. And I really, almost any Kyle Gray deck would work, or Radley Valentine. But this one, I think, is a nice combo for me because it's angels and ancestors. And those two energies help me to feel like I'm not alone. And like I said, that's a targeted issue for me. I don't want to feel alone. I don't like feeling alone. I like to feel like I'm connected, that I'm supported, that it's not just me out there, you know, trying to slug it out without any assistance, without anybody having my back. That feels yuck. So this deck helps me feel that way. I like the texture of it. I like how it's multinational, multicultural. Those things all feel good to me. And we've got a little bit of moon energy in here too. So yeah, this makes me feel connected. And that is important to me. Targeted issue, feeling connected and supported. All right, the next prompt is masks, a meditative deck that helps you relax. All right, whoa, I just knocked a bunch of stuff over. So here are some masks that I like. Now, sheet masks are easy to find, but I do kind of just like old school masks. And Peter Thomas Roth, for a long time I thought that was a rock star. Anyway, Peter Thomas Roth, whoever he is, or they, I don't know, it could just be a made-up name. Maybe this is like Betty Crocker, I have no idea. Anyhow, at Christmas time, winter holidays, they put out a little box of their masks. It's like a little assortment box. I guess I didn't use this one. One of these is 2 years old. And there's a blue one too, but I used all that up. Anywho, here they are. I like these masks. They travel nicely. You can bring them with you, and they're fun. They are scented though. That's the only problem with them. But the deck for this is the Green Glyphs Tarot. So I backed a Kickstarter that had a tarot and an oracle and a Lenormand and a pendulum and some runes. And it came with this sort of giant book. But there's also individual books for each deck. Here's what they look like. And I'm not sure, hopefully he printed enough that you can still get these individually. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do know that it's a good meditative deck for me that helps me relax, because there's something about this palette that is very calming to me. And these images invite me to just kind of dip in and tell a story, to meditate on them. Now, each one of these suits has a little story, and once you read the story, you could get caught up in that story, but that's okay. That's fine. I don't know, there's just something about these images and these colors that it calms me down. And I don't know, it's like I can feel the motion in it and the emotion of these images. And there's something about them, they're active, these images, but they also leave a certain amount to the imagination. There's a certain amount that's not specific. Like you could look at this and say, oh wait, is that a face? No, it's a sea something. You could just go a lot of different ways with these images. And so that's something that I find very meditative. So that's the Green Glyphs Tarot by James Eads. I think I'm saying his name right. I hope so. Forgive me if I'm not. That was masks. Next up, eye cream, a deck that helps me feel youthful. So here comes 3 ships again. So this little eye cream is a lovely eye cream. It's got vitamin C and caffeine in it. It makes me feel brightened and tightened and ready to face the day. It's my morning eye cream. And this is a deck that helps me feel not young, but playful. And I do associate being playful with being young, youthful. And I think it's the colors again, it's the palettes. They feel happy and bright and playful. I mean, there's nothing really super serious about this image, right? And I don't know, I feel like youth, for me, that's one of the best things about youth, is being playful and being willing to, oh my goodness, a merry-go-round with teacups? Yeah, I'll ride that. That's that sort of youthful playfulness. That's the best word I can think of. I mean, that is the 3 of Swords. But hi, Bevar. I don't think it's really Bevar, but it looks like it. Look at this 5 of coins. I mean, have you ever seen a playful looking 5 of coins? But this one kind of is, right? So yeah, that feels like one of the good things about being youthful, being playful. Moisturizer, a nourishing deck that hugs it all in. Where are they? Yeah, here we go. All right, here are a few moisturizers. So this one, this is when I want to do a, what do people call it? They've got some fancy word for it now. Skin barrier repair, a restorative protective cream. This bad boy, this is heavy. If you've ever had a child, if you've ever changed diapers, there's something about this cream that you really kind of can't ignore. It's got a little bit of that diaper cream feel to it. And even the smell, yeah. So I don't know, but it works. It's really great for sensitive skin. So, you know, I have aging skin, and this is a lovely thing for me to use. Avenay, I think I'm saying it right. It's a little pricey, but you can get it. It is also in drugstores, and if you wait, you find it on sales. So that's a good one. And then these 2 brands, I already talked about 3 Ships, which has some good moisturizers, but I tend to use this brand, which is another drugstore brand. You can find it in CVS, just started carrying it, but I normally either get it from the company online or I pick it up at Target. Versed, and it's got nice botanicals in it, like this moisturizing gel, which is nice and cool. I like this one in the summer. Green tea extract with aloe leaf juice. I mean, does that not say summer moisturizer? And this one, it's much richer. It looks like, you know, traditional. Be sure your hands are clean before you stick them in there. Yep, this one is a heavier one. This one I normally would not use during the day. I would use it at night. It's got squalene and red algae extract. And what deck goes with this? What was the prompt? Nourishing deck that hugs it in. Oh, yes. The Bee Tarot. Do the bees not take care of us? The bees take care of us. The bees take care of us. That's how it feels to me. And Into the Hive suggests being part of a community. And so this feels like a nourishing deck that hugs it all in. Look, there's a hug right there on the first thing I pick up. I love this deck. Love it. Love it. But then again, I love bees. If you don't love bees, if you're not into that world with the queen bee and the hive and all of that stuff, then you might not love this as much as I do, but I like it very much. It feels nourishing to me. And that brings us to our last prompt, sun protection, my favorite skincare product. And this is a protective deck that helps deflect away bad energy. So where is it? There it is. Okay. So here are 2 sun protection products. This is a Trader Joe's brand, and it came across my radar because a few people that I know absolutely adore Super Goop. Not Goop, Super Goop. Different thing altogether. And this is kind of a dupe for Super Goop, and it's at Trader Joe's. It goes on so easily. It's oil-free. It's an invisible gel formula, very true. It's fragrance-free, and it is water and sweat resistant for, you know, little less than an hour. But, you know, if you're into this kind of thing, you know, you don't get to just put it on in the morning and then you're done. No, you have to reapply. So that's this one. Really love it for the summertime. And this one, this is my only K-Beauty product. And as you can see, I couldn't tell you what the name of it is or anything at this point. I know that I got it from the K-Beauty store next to the Aldi. And when I'm ready for more, I'll just go back in there and where's the one with the birch tree? So it does have some kind of birch extract in it. But past that, I can't tell you anything really much about it. It does, whoops, it's a little opaque when you put it on. So it's definitely got some minerals in it to be that kind of color. But look, it just goes in beautifully. Watch, watch, you'll see. See, so you're not going to get a white cast from that. So I don't know how they did this. You know, I can feel it. I feel it the way I feel a mineral sunscreen. But yeah, pretty brilliant formulation, whatever the heck it is. There you go, mystery sunscreen. So the protective deck that helps deflect away bad energy. So Radley Valentine, what a positive fella, right? That guy, just listening to him talk, that'll deflect away the bad energy. And this is my current fave deck from him. And it's a nice one because it's a combination of animals, our buddies, and this really positive energy and ease of use. Ease of use. Look at this. We've got the animal. We've got a little bip bip here. It's very upbeat. It's just really positive. It's Radley Valentine. If you're not familiar with him, well, go be familiar with him, and forget all those people who yuck about toxic positivity. No, it's not toxic positivity. It's seeing life as it is and making some choices about how you want to respond and not react. And yeah, so with that was a little lecture-y. Interesting. Anyway, it is a protective deck, and it helps me to deflect away the bad energy. Because animals, who doesn't want the animal kingdom on their side? I want the animal kingdom on my side. Look at these buddies ready. They're ready. So, yep, that's it. All right, I think, oh yeah, you know what? We'll end with a positive thought. We're going to deflect some negative energy right now. Monarch butterflies, which have been under attack by various climate bad things. The population, I'm making this in 2025, there are very positive indications that the population is beginning to, which was in serious decline, the population is beginning to recover a bit. So we can end with that super positive thought that maybe the monarch butterflies are not going to die out despite our idiotic behavior. Anywho, did I say that? No, we're deflecting the bad energy away with the nice animals. Yes, we are. Look at that. So, yeah, that's it. I think this was a super fun tag and really just what I needed to get me out of my doldrums. And now I'm super energized. Well, I'm not super energized, but I'm glad to be back. And I have another video that I'm planning on doing about some cards that I found in a game, a board game, that are fantastic for intuitive readings. It's not Dixit. It's something else called Canva. So if you're interested, come back and see what that is. In the meantime, gosh, I would appreciate a little bit of a like. Who wouldn't? And leave a comment below and I'll go like your video too. How about that? And you know what? Go out there and find something that you can smile about. There's something out there, even if you have to look really hard. You can do it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.